I was shocked that I had fibroid. Like, that fibroid is another thing, but the position of the fibroid, the position of the fibroid was right in my cervix. Like, that was where the fibroid was positioned. So the doctor said I was not even supposed to get pregnant in the first place. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Toyosifix. If it's your first time, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, you know I appreciate you guys. Thank you for always coming back. Okay, it's still the Motherhood series, and so many people has been asking me for the continuation of the Motherhood series. So this is the part 3. So if you've not watched part 1, go and watch. If you've not watched 2, go and watch. This is part 3. And on this video, I'll be telling my pregnancy story. Actually, this is supposed to come before the delivery story, but I didn't even want to talk about it, but I just feel pressed in my heart to talk about it. So I'm going to be sharing, and it's not to put fear in anybody. It's just to encourage somebody that might be passing through this kind of situation, that what God cannot do does not exist. Like, God is still in the business of working miracles. Okay, so I'm just going to get right into it. And if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscribe button, and also click on the notification bell to get notifications anytime I upload a new video. And don't forget to like and leave a comment for me in the comment section. Okay, so let's get right into it. So as a new bride, I think I've said this severally. I got married February, March, April, May. I missed my period 4th of May. So I was happy and I was glad I took in, so I was just there. And my first trimester was a whole lot, because I was very, very sick. Like, very, very sick. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything. It was so bad. I couldn't put anything in my mouth. Anything I put in my mouth, I chew up. Anything I put, and I was spitting, vomiting, tiredness, name it, all of it. All the pregnancy symptoms. I carried all the pregnancy symptoms, not leaving one behind. So it was that bad. So after the first trimester, I went to the hospital for to start my antenatal, to run the scan, do the test, urine and every other test. So I went to the hospital. So when when we got to the hospital, that was when the journey started. So I was even so weak. I've lost so much weight. I was so sick. I was so thin. Not even thin, I was thin. So they ran the scan and they were like, okay. After the scan, they were like, okay, your baby is doing fine, the heartbeat is fine, the weight is okay, baby's weight is fine, and blah 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 blah. And they said, okay, madam, but you have fibroid. And I was like, fibroid? Where did fibroid come from? I don't have big stomach, like no symptom of fibroid. Like, I don't have severe pain during my menstruation, like no symptoms of fibroid at all. When I was single, my tummy is flat. Like, people that knows me, my tummy is flat. I don't have, all those fibroid symptoms, no severe menstrual pain and all that. And I was shocked that I had fibroid. Like, that fibroid is another thing, but the position of the position of the fibroid was right in my cervix. Like, that was where the fibroid was positioned. So the doctor said I was not even supposed to get pregnant in the first place. Then painful sex, and I was just like, what is going on here? Newly wedded bride, expecting a baby, and boom, this. I was like, okay. So what what now scattered everything was that, okay, so they now said I will have to see the doctor so that they can know how to manage, because of the position of the fibroid, that I have to see the doctor. Like the position is the where the fibroid is positioned is, how do I put it now? Like, I don't know if you're a medical person. Like that place, they have to manage the pregnancy for me. It's not what they can just leave. So I went in with my husband to see the doctor. Ah, doctors, eh? If you are not careful, like if you are not standing well, they will pour sand inside your garri. No, but let me just balance this. Like they are doing their job, but you have to be strong. Like your faith has to be strong. So I went to see the doctor. That man is late now. I went to see that doctor. Okay, the doctor was there. They have to call the chief matron, and I think another doctor. So they sat me down. They sat me down. They were like, okay, madam, the test of the scan, the result of your scan says you have a fibroid right inside your cervix. You're not supposed to get pregnant, but you're lucky to get pregnant. So we have to manage your baby till whatever weeks. I think I can't remember that, like 20 something weeks. Then we are going to open you up and bring out your baby, and all the medical terms in this world. Like, it was too much for me. I just busted into tears. I just started crying. I just started crying. I started crying. I said, God, what is this? I just got married. This is not what I bargained. Fibroid. This is not like, if you see how they were dicing, if you see how they were dicing this thing, like I was like, I don't get. Are you for real? Okay, we have to. Okay, and they even said it that the fibroids might not even allow the baby grow well. So because the both of them will be sharing, the fibroid and the baby will be sharing the food or the nutrients, or so everything is not going to go to the baby. So it's like they are going to be sharing, even the womb or something, they are going to be sharing. So the fibroid might want to overpower the baby. You get all those stuff. I was in my head, I was like, as in more my head was just shouting and screaming, and I was like, I just started crying. So my husband just said I should stop crying, and I will try and manage it. If you can carry it to 25 weeks, if you can carry it to 28 weeks, we'll manage it to, so we'll bring the baby out maybe as premature, and because of the fibroid and all the other stuff. So I was just there. I was just crying and crying and crying. My husband, I said, okay, it's fine, we can go. So we went home. I was so down. I wasn't expecting such I wasn't expecting such. I was like, God, where did this? It didn't show up when I was even single. My tummy was not bloated and all other stuff, and I was not no severe menstrual pain. I have menstrual pain, but it was not that bad that it wasn't. Maybe you get what I mean. So I was just there. I was down, like I couldn't even pray. I couldn't do anything. I was just crying and crying and crying, like, God, what is this? And so that was May. Okay, that was May. So they kept managing it. They checked me, they checked the baby, they checked me, they checked the baby. The baby is growing well. The baby is going properly, and the size is okay and all that. So I was not feeling anything. I was fine. So I was fine. I didn't feel, except the pregnancy weakness and sickness, but I was still sick. Like I couldn't eat properly. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do so many things. I was very sick. I was always feeling weak and all that. So around September, like I think maybe 1st of September, I started having some funny pain. Like I started having sharp pain in my abdomen. So I was managing it, like now they said when you are pregnant sometimes you feel pain and all that. So I was feeling this pain, but I was managing and like, okay, maybe it will go, it will go, it will go, it will go. it's 1st of September, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So by the 4th of September, it was now severe. Like I couldn't manage it. I was just like my tummy, like my abdomen, this lower part of my tummy, like the pain was, I can't even explain. It was a sharp pain, sharp pain. So in the night, 4th of September, in the night, I was just screaming inside, and I was like, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't lie down. We prayed, I prayed, my husband prayed, I prayed, and I was like, it was still the same. So in the morning, that was 5th of September, that was on my birthday. I was just like, we need to go to the hospital. So my husband took me to the hospital, and so they had to, okay, they said, okay, let's run a scan and see what's going on and all that. So so I went inside, they did a scan, and they came and they were like, it's the fibroid. That now the baby is growing, and that was how many months? June, July, August, September. Like that's going to 5 months thereabout. 5 months thereabout, that the baby is growing, the fibroid is growing. So like two of them are now like fighting for space and all of that. That okay, let's watch if they have to bring the baby out at that time or something. So I couldn't manage the pain. I was screaming and screaming. I couldn't walk. Like I was bending to work. Like I was bending like this. I couldn't stand properly. I couldn't stand upright. So I was bending. I couldn't pee. Like I couldn't pee. If I want to pee, I will be screaming and shouting. Like I will be screaming and shouting anytime I want to pee. So it was that bad there. So they now said I can't go back home, that they have to admit me. They have to like keep watch on me, that I can't go home. So I was like, okay, fine. So the pain was now bad. I was practically like, it was I can't even explain what the pain is. They have to look for a powerful pain killer. Like anytime they give me that injection, it used to look like I want to pass out. So I will have to hold my husband. My husband will be turning and turning. Oh my god. My husband will be turning like somebody wants to pass out. I will have to hold on to my husband like this, like Jesus, I will not die, I will not die, I will not die. Ah,